All right. Mono green elves. We got Beast Whisperer and Vanquisher Banner as draw engines. We've got Growing Rites alongside the Nurturer here in Kiora to generate lots of mana, so we can Finale of Devastation for lots of mana. We've got the Immortal Sun to lock out some Planeswalkers, and then the sideboard we've got some anti-red cards and some more anti-control and Planeswalker stuff. So let's dive on into some matches here and see how it goes. Do we want a Singleton Pig to floop with the Finale? Maybe? I mean, the Pig... How often are we getting this card and not getting to 10, right? Yeah, I don't think we need the Pig. I think we just Finale for 10 most of the time. We'll see if it comes up. That's something to keep track of. Like, how often are we finaleing for 8 mana? Could we finale for 8 mana but not 10? Sand just doesn't too slow. Sure. Why we gotta be on the play like that? Why we gotta be on the play like that? I did. It was my choice. That's fair. I did in fact choose to be on the play. It really is, Sojourner. It is. It is incredibly satisfying. Should have attacked first there, but I was really excited to cast Beast Whisperer. Oh, they are super dead. Would you like to... I guess they could potentially finale me, or finality me next turn. But like all of these draw cards, so I think that's not a big deal. This undiddles that. Then I have 8, 9. I only have 9 mana. So that's not really good enough, right? This is plus 4. So I think I just fart this and attack.
Not bad for a mouse.
No, pig costs 8. Pig costs 8. So I was one short on pig. The final countdown. Poor Marwyn. This is 5, 9 mana yet again.
Bet you've never been hugged by a kraken before. Let's get moving.
Silly opponent, you've activated my trap card. Shishisha. Yay! Onboard tricks. Yay! Broxby, thanks for the Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, I played some off stream last night with the Black Red Aristocrats deck, and I got into the top 200. So I am just sitting on my rank for the rest of the season, hopefully, unless there's an absurd amount of movement. So I feel like I want my extra Immortal Suns here. Is Shishisha from a thing? Yeah, it's a King of the Hill reference. I feel like this card is worse in the removal heavy matchup, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim it. I think I want at least one Carnage Tyrant to go find too. Let's do that. The old rusty Shackleford, yep. So my opponent has, like, some spot removal, but I feel like Shaper Sanctuary is a card that's, like, supposed to come in when my opponent has, like, all spot removal. This green-black mid-range deck has a number of creatures in it, too, which I think means it has kind of diminishing returns. Furious Old Man with the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Turn 1, Field of Ruin. Yep. One of the things that's sweet about Elvish Clancaller is, that it's basically free with Nurture out because it adds 2 power to her. I might do one more after Vanquisher, depending on how long these run. So, 2 things I'm changing in how I've been structuring my stream is that first is I'm going to be ending by about 3 o'clock on most afternoons because doing 8 to 10 hour days is unsustainable for forever. But the second thing is that in the past, and you can, I guess this is something that I would like feedback on. So, in the past, I've always favored overlisting the decks that I intend to be playing on a stream. So for example, if I think I can get to 4 decks a day, I list 5 or 6, so like overlist. Would you prefer I overlist like that, or is it better if I underlist like this and then add an extra one on? Is it better to like have decks listed that we might not get to, or only list everything that I'm guaranteed gonna get to and then add extra? I think, yeah, I don't know, like, there's ups and downs to both. Infinite T, thanks for the 15 months. I appreciate that, welcome. Yeah, I think under-promised, over-deliver, I think is a good, yeah, that's the change. And, like, it is a change, so it's different than what I've done in the past. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana here. I think I'm gonna do this and then just start farting these. The problem is I can't add, so Putman said that you could put like maybe in the title. There really isn't room in the titles to add more stuff. Like my titles are already maxed out. They're incredibly descriptive compared to a lot of streams. There's a character limit in your Twitch title. Gengar, thanks for 11 months. I appreciate that. Welcome. Alright, the fact that they traded there instead of chumping could be a find. But I guess if they had Finality, they would just cast Finality, right? It might have been right to get this down last turn, just because if they kill this, I lose most of my mana. Yeah, I agree, Sabin. I think there's less disappointment with underlisting. And it's definitely a change where people are like asking like, are you ending early? So like the fact that like that changed a little bit awkward at the same time, but that'll be something people can get used to. 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just farting this and attacking them with 2 5/5s. Mostly just, like, need to kill them before Finality happens. Yeah, the initial title is what goes up on the VOD, Gengar. But ideally, well, yeah, it's -4/-4, but Elvish Clancaller will die, which will kill these, Marty. Ideally, nobody who's watching my old broadcast should be watching the initial VOD. Like, I clip things up almost instantly, so unless you're, like, starting while I'm still streaming, you ideally should be, like, watching the clipped up things. So that's why I take the time to clip it up so it's easier for you. Alright, I think I'm gonna microwave something really quick here. BRB. No Llanowar Elf in the opener, but definitely a keep, especially on the play. The microwave is so quiet, too. Yay, technology. Didn't disrupt the Wi-Fi and is very quiet. God bless. Alright, so playing against mono red doesn't bode well for our mana creatures living, but it does mean our Steel Leaf champion is likely to be excellent in this game. Morning, Will. Yeah, the snack bar's been a solid upgrade to the stream for my personal life. This is an easy block here. I mean, if they have another Firebrand, they can like play that and kill my Druid, but yeah, I think they're pretty likely just do nothing like that. So, do I go Dork here? I think so. Yeah, I updated the list on my website last night to include 4 Rixmaty Revelers. That's the list I used to climb into the top 200 last night. Well, you see, this deck only has 22 lands in it, which means I'm basically guaranteed to flood out in most games. The way the Arena Shuffler works. I'm just gonna go ahead and adapt this now, because I don't want them to be able to shoot it in response. We only miss our land drops when we're playing 26 lands, chat. Everybody knows the Shuffler is evil and out to get you. Has nothing to do with things being random and having variance. Yeah, we're in a pretty okay spot here. Next turn I get to go this into this, which is decent. Like, we're at a high-ish life total. We can start pumping out 4/4s with Growth Chamber Guardian here before long, too. Alright, Jesus is real and must be respected. Exactly. So you get it. I forgot to bring some of the other pot pies I've really been liking downstairs. This pot pie takes 4.5 minutes to cook instead of 2 minutes. And as a millennial who wants his food right now, the extra 2.5 minutes is completely unacceptable. So, the one pot pie that I make is like burger-esque filling on the inside. And Declan saw it and he saw it looked like a burger, so he's been referring to it as a pot burger, which cracks me up every time. He just has no idea why, obviously. So obviously, this is, I'm basically trading this for this, but I'm also trading it by saving 3 points of life, so I think that's a worthwhile exchange for me. Finale of Devastation so far has been incredibly awkward in this deck. Have not felt like it's been super necessary. I think the Abzan Hero deck is incredibly disappointing in the current format. It's been consistently very awkward. Last 2 times we played it was very disappointing. Yikes, Whirly Void's a little bit scary. My two favorite decks in Standard right now are the Black-Red Aristocrats deck that I've been playing a bunch with, and the Green-Red Sarkin deck. That's so brutal. Because now, if they kill this in response, and I want to activate it again here, like, yeah, I'd have to tap this, and then this can't block. Yeah, I agree, Venfaith. This card feels like awkward overkill pretty significantly. I think I just have to let this happen. I think we're dead here. We were doing okay for a little bit, but then, like, we drew these finales instead of drawing spells that did things, so we're just dead. Alpha Island, thanks for the Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a good one. Taking 7 here, and they just have so much power left over. Thoughts on Nullhide over Finale? I don't know. I think I'd rather play something like Thorn Lieutenant in the main deck. And in fact, post board in this matchup, we're going to reposition ourselves a good bit. We're gonna like take some of these clunkier top end pieces and just like drag the curve down overall. Like have this be my payoff basically. Just a 7/6 that blocks and closes quickly. Hey, Fish Lamp Clock, thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me around. It's just like an expensive spell that impacts the board really nicely. Yeah, I don't know about Sanctuary. Is this worthwhile? I guess Clancaller is like not particularly good, huh? Just like dies to Whirly Boy and stuff. I have 36 creatures still. Yeah, let's try the Sanctuaries here. Gosh, what a tilt. This pot pie took 2.5 minutes longer than the other one, and it's still a little bit cold in the middle. But it's like, do I actually want to, like, get up out of my chair and, like, go microwave it again and then sit down and then get back up again? Like, that sounds like a lot of effort. I think what's actually going to happen is I'm just going to eat a pot pie that's a little bit cold in the middle. That's the millennial thing to do, right? Tino, thanks for the 17 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Holy crap. They just drew me a card and made me a token. Thank you. I appreciate you. Caveman confirmed he eats cold food. Yep. You know, it's actually, it's funny. I envisioned myself becoming a real adult when I started. My idea of fully cooking something means that instead of looking at the package and it telling me to mix it in the middle and ignoring the mix in the middle directions, I actually stop and mix it now. Whereas like Jeff in undergrad would just look at the mix in the middle direction, he would just add the numbers together and microwave it the whole time and hope for the best. Like you can't take effort and like stop and mix it in the middle. That's way too much work. I never became a real adult, I just became a wealthier child. Did you make a slit before you did? If it says to make a slit, I would make the slit. That's not a lot of work now. You're gonna open it anyways. You know you're old when you read the directions, right? How much water do we put in the instant oatmeal? I don't know, eyeball it. Holy crap, are we losers? Yes! For the love of God, kill my Thorn Lieutenants. Thorn Lieutenant's so busted, chat. Sanctuary's been absurd. That's a good board in. Man, there's the cooking with microwave pro tip. You have to put it off center so that way no part stays in the dead zone for too long. Look at that. That's a good suggestion. Yeah, I agree. Being lower to the ground and not playing these finalities seems much better. Yeah, I just used the base Netgear firmware. The latest Nighthawk Snells actually have really awesome firmware. The Nighthawk that I have sitting down here at my desk is like 3 or 4 years old at this point, but the old one upstairs, I forget what model it is, but it has like it is like QoL control and stuff like that to like allot bandwidth to certain devices or restrict bandwidth. It's really fancy and great. It's like the kind of stuff you have to use to set up custom firmware on to get. It's really beautiful. Listen, unlike the doctors and lawyers, I actually believe the people in chat who tell me that they're microwave cooking aficionados. I believe that chat has a lot of experience with microwave cooking, at least. Oh, that was such a good draw. Why is this card so good? I'm eating dry Lucky Charms for lunch. I believe that. What if we're a chat lawyer who's also microwave cooking aficionado? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure if I believe.
Burning.
I can just never beat this card, huh? Oh, this attack seems good for me. I'll take this 2-for-1. They did fix the Chandra bug for the MCQ. God bless them.
For you.
The problem is this is gonna ultimate here. And then I'm dead to that too. Like I'm dead if I attack it, and I'm dead if they ultimate it as well. I'm just like dead either way. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed that all my forests with different artworks go into the same pile. I feel like I've been wronged. I took all this time and effort to put mismatched forests in my decks, and now my opponent can't even easily appreciate it. Please kill my elf. Please kill my elf. Please kill my elf. Because if they don't kill my elf, it means they have a Chain Whirler. Hey, Algar, thanks for the 14 months. I appreciate it. You're having a swell Tuesday. Thanks for keeping me around. I think I just go thing here. Probably blocking here. This is going to kill this, I'd assume. This card just seems incredibly slow. Yeah, land Chain Whirlers, like, just unbeatable, so can't even think about that. Let's just imagine things we can beat. Deal. I really wish they'd back add the full art basics from the previous set that we had before. That would be nice. Alright, we hit the land for Beast Whisperer at least. We got a 2/3 to block this. Yeah, and that's the other scary thing, right? Like, they've been missing land drops, which means they have 4 spells in there, or 3 spells at least in their hand right now. I don't know, is Banner that great? They finally hit the land for the Chain Whirler. Wow, just straight bluffed. Yep. It's pretty bold, opponent. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? I agree that Banner's a little bit slow. We're hopefully a lock now at this point with the growing rates flipping over here. We have Cradle ++ in play. They finally hit Whirly Boy, but is it going to be good enough? That's the question. Yeah, really, the auto japper really wants to tap the Cradle. It's like, no, stop it. Stop it. Alright, so we just gotta avoid getting burned out at this point. If they attack with this, they can trade it for one of these if they'd like. I'm thinking about attacking with everything here. Suppose they could have. Considering your deck for GPKC, any sideboarding tips? Yeah, if you open the subscriber Discord, there is an article preview there that talks about my sideboard plans. Wow, don't even let me get it to experience whatever the animation is. Rude. Rude. Think I want a sideboard like this. This card just dies to Chain Whirler. These are both pretty good. She dies to a lot too. It's probably crazy to board in these and cut out too much mana though. Alright, let's do that. So many non-foils in this deck. X equals 10 doesn't change the animation. What an incredible disappointment. All of the Timmy cards should have really sweet animation. Timmy needs to be viscerally satisfied. This hand is so good if we draw some lands. Might be in for a yikes. Might be in for a yikes. Oh, never didn't have it. Timmy cards are big, flashy cards that do impressive things. They're not necessarily efficient, but they're splashy. They're cards that make you go, yeah, that was really neat. Oh, we're so good at Magic. Why are we so good at Magic, chat? Gosh, we're so unlucky we missed our 4th land drop. Can you believe how unlucky we are? Shuffler clearly out to get us. We kept a 1-lander and we bricked on our 4th land. If they attack with the Steamkin, I'm snapping off the block on the 5/4. Thanks, Watsy. I can't mana weave in this garbage application. Why you gotta keep me honest? Why can't I cheat? You don't let me cheat. This sucks. We lighting up a stage. How do we beat that? We gotta go wide around it, which this hand might not be well suited for. Experimental Frenzy. Yep, that's completely reasonable and beatable with double Steamkin. Can definitely be competitive against an Experimental Frenzy. We do have Bronte. The problem is I need Bronte to like hold the board down. All right, we came, we tried. believe it or not having removal in our deck, feels real bad. When we had played Elves the last couple seasons, we had always come to the conclusion we wanted to splash, whether it was for black, blue, or red. Like, there were always, like, meaningful cards that you could gain from having a secondary color, and it was, like, relatively free. I think I definitely just turn 1 Shaper Sanctuary here and just make all the removal a crapshoot. It's like turn 1 Sanctuary, turn 2 Thorn Lieutenants, like, real good. Real good. Yeah, our opponent mulliganed to 4. We're so good at Magic, chat. Such a skilled magician. Yeah, we splashed black for Assassin in the past. What's the Tempo Storm logo about? Tempo Storm is the esports organization with which I'm affiliated, Kovabro. They are the spinner that you see in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. There currently is a DX Racer and now a Red Bull ad on it. Did I say bottom right? I meant bottom left. We need to splash Massacre Girl. What's going on, Jace? So long as we don't get Whirly Boyed here, we're in a good spot. They're on 4 cards. Their chances of having Whirly Boy are pretty low. How's this deck been going? It's going okay. The actual core of, like, the Elf Ball Beast Whisperer still feels really sweet when it gets going. I'm not sure I'm sold on Finale of Devastation being good. It's felt kind of clunky and win more in a lot of our games so far. I think I'm just leaving this as a blocker and then farting this and killing them with Finale next turn, right? Yeah, higher card quality things like Biogenic Ooze could be good, because, like, Biogenic Ooze, for instance, is just an individually good card that's, like, also good with a lot of mana, right? Well, we don't have Pig, but we're just going to do X is 10, and that kills them. X is 10 is lethal. Hey, Derpface, thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Wow, there really isn't a bigger animation. That's so sad. Negative 31. Your move, Yugi boy. This is all we've got. This is all we've got. How we doing, folks? Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to everybody wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for dropping in here today. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. I'm here playing Magic 30, 40, sometimes even 50 hours a week. If you're someone who enjoys constructed Magic that's best of 3, this is definitely the channel for you. We play a ton of different decks here, and we change decks every 60 minutes to 2 hours, so you get a lot of variety in what you see on stream every day. As always, love to give a shout out to my wonderful subs out there. I wouldn't be here day in and day out without their support, so thanks to all of them for keeping me employed. I'd also like to plug a couple of my sponsors here really quick. The Vitamin String Quartet provides unique instrumental string arrangements of everything from Zelda to Zeppelin. They would love to underscore your next gaming session. You can find them streaming online now on services such as Spotify and Apple Music. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mousepads, binders, and bags with them. You can upload your own custom artwork or choose from the wide range of artwork that they already have on their website, such as my own Hoaglandia branded merchandise. And of course, Cardshare.com would love to help you turn your cards into other cards directly to the players. There's no haggling, and they just take 1% fee off the top. Of course, I'd also like to welcome everyone out there to Hoaglandia. I know there's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now, and I appreciate you dropping in. This has been part of your Tuesday here with us. If you are new and enjoying the content, make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. It lets you know when the stream goes live and with what. I'm not playing this deck to mulligan turn 1 Llanowar Elves, right? Midway Monster, thank you for the 5-month resub. I appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome back. I mean, if the shuffler isn't out to get us, we'll hit our land drops, okay? Wow. Incredibly unlucky. Game is rigged. To the Reddit. Oh, we didn't break 2K viewers yet. Good call. Good call. 2K viewers when we get the boost. That's when the boost kicks in. I don't know what they're doing, but their hand seems like it was probably worse than mine, so God bless. Are they auto-passing? What is going on? Are we about to get, like, time-wiped or something? I'm so confused as to what's currently happening on the other side of the table. Oh, that's what they're doing. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I guess. Alright, down to 5. Go. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. If they have another mass manipulation, they're just going to take all of our stuff. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do it. Have a heart. Have a heart. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We gave them some. No, they're counting. Oh. 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 Chat, they have a blocker, chat. They have a blocker. All right, we've got the mana. Don't play another one. Don't do it. Have a goddamn heart. Four, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have lethal, right? We get to do it? Because Kiora untapped this?
I defy gods. Defying you will be easy.
That's 4. Yeah, it's exact. We have 1 over.
Ripples and grows.
I think this is lethal, but I didn't count. These things. Wait, do they not have trample? Does this not give trample? How does this not give trample? How does this not give trample? How do they not give trample? I'm so disappointed right now. This was free, right? This was free. I could have killed them. How on earth does this card not give trample? How on God's green earth does that card not give trample? Holy crap, they took all our toys. They took all our toys. All right, I quit. I'm done. I'm off it. What an awful overrun effect. What an awful overrun effect. So for reference, we could have had lethal there by the Growth Chamber Guardian was mana neutral because we tapped the Growing Rites twice. And then I would have had another thing with haste to attack past their blockers. What a rancid magic card. Yikes. Yikes. I just assumed my 12 mana card won the game. I just made the mistake of assuming my 12 mana card won the game. What an doesn't have an animation, doesn't win the game when you cast it. What a disappointing Timmy card. Timmy is very disappointed. Boo this card, right? I switched to Mayhem Devil because it's more aggressive. Big Pig is justified. Nah, reading my cards is justified. Don't make changes to your deck because you were an idiot. Listen, if you make a change to your deck to try and accommodate every time you make a play mistake, you're gonna make a lot of play mistakes and just be changing your deck all the time. Instead of making a change to my deck because I'm an idiot, I should just read my cards and play better next time. Have a little personal accountability. Woof. Hey, awesome dude. Thanks for the half fury. I appreciate it. Welcome back. They're actually playing Time Wipe. Okay. Weird. Being stuck on mana kind of helped there. I don't know. I think if you look at that last game and you try and look at it as anything other than I made a mistake and lost because I made a mistake, you're probably someone that's gonna have a really hard time getting better at Magic. Like it's okay to just be like, I messed up and I should just not mess up next time. Like it's really okay. Don't make changes because you made mistakes. I don't know. Overall, I kind of felt like this was more of a win more card rather than anything. I feel like it's only really good when I get kind of snowballing, and a lot of the time when you're snowballing with this deck, you're probably winning anyways. I think, especially with all the Planeswalkers that exist in this format right now, I'd much rather just be ramping up into the Immortal Sun with this archetype more than anything. And there's actually another mono green elves list in the queue towards the top that I think we're actually going to get to tomorrow or Thursday, depending on what gets bumped around, that will probably try a bunch of Immortal Suns in the main deck, just because this card's just, good with our pile of creatures, but it's also just, good against a lot of the things that people are playing in the format right now. I also think, I'm not sure, I might splash a color in the list that we're playing next time too, because not having access to anything like Lava Coil or Incubation Incongruity, some way to like interact with creatures that are on the board, also felt like it was a little bit lackluster and something that I would be interested in being able to do in this archetype overall.